Alright, it's Monday. It's probably around 5:30 to 6 p.m. So yeah, things are going over here today. For a while I was sure it was going in a good direction. Bravo medical spot is pretty empty. Or over there. Filming. Used to be pretty packed. That's a new sign. So I'm not really aware of any protesters being arrested. I could be wrong. Someone provided me with a link to a news story about someone who was exercising the First Amendment without violence that got arrested. Because that's the common meaning of a protester here. Yeah. T-shirt sales.
I'm trying to eradicate the virus. I see the hooper from downtown. Free, I saw the free.
Shop legal right there. That's new. I've seen there's people, they give the disclaimer, I am not a lawyer, but then they kind of explain legal stuff, which I think that's pretty cool. Smoker.
What do you think of this one? Say no to hypocrites.
I like it.
Thanks.
Hey man, there was that whole incident yesterday. What ended up happening there?
I was assaulted for the 5th time this week.
Oh yeah, it was like that guy was saying it was unsanitary or something.
He flipped my table on the ground.
Yeah, so I went over, I was here.
That's the 2nd time he's assaulted me and flipped my table over, and each time he says it's unsanitary. And then they take my amenities. While I went to hospital, they took the stand for my grill. That's why it's now on the ground, uncovering my 3-bay sink.
Yeah, see, I wanted to get over there yesterday and see if it was unsanitary, but I couldn't because everything was on the ground, so I couldn't see what was up.
They kind of kept everybody from coming in, and I did too, because once they start coming in, then my stuff gets cleaned for me, and I start losing everything again. I've had my tent robbed. I've been assaulted 6 times now. Today, somebody tipped over, the same guy's friend, came back from 3 days ago, tipped over my table, and bit through my thumb.
What? He bit you?
Security's doing nothing.
Oh.
I'm not getting any last names. I can't go to court. I'm gonna call cop. That's what's gotta happen. Because we gotta call cops in here for a couple days to regulate, and then go back to what we got. Because right now we're not doing the job. Say no to hypocrites.
Thanks for the information. So that was the guy running the food stand. And he's still running the food stand. I'll leave it to people's judgment. It's kind of hard to tell, right? Because like I said, most of the food tables got flipped. The quotes. This one is don't know if filming's okay in the conversation cafe. I think I'll just go ask though in a little bit after kind of scoping out what's here right now. It's hot right now. I got no tolerance to heat anymore though. I grew up in a really hot place. I get like over 100 in the summer. Get up over like 110 sometimes. So it's like, I don't know what it is now. It's probably like 85 maybe. It feels super hot. I lost my tolerance. Some more T-shirts being sold to my left. Got some police station selfies going on over there. I noticed there's a lot of like art over by the art supply table. It's a good spot to check out. I still like that one. That one's amazing. That one's really cool. Yeah, they're still blocking off the road over there. My impression is that I don't think that's like a very big deal. It's like the primary reason why that's a big deal is if an ambulance needs to get in or something like that, but it seems like if an ambulance needs to get in, people just move that stuff real quick. Check out the art. That one's super cool right there. That one's rad. I should, yeah, I can tell the same artist is on so much stuff here. I love that one.
So I'm just kind of it didn't go right or they didn't like what I said.
Yeah, the co-op over there got tons of supplies now. Oh, they got this one up on display now. That's one of those things for parking or road signs. Yeah, that one is. I think this is one of my favorites here. Oh, I haven't seen that one. That was just on cardboard too. Yeah, I think the all cats are beautiful, and also that one with like the black guy like with his, I don't know how to describe it. It's one of the video thumbnails. It was on plywood. That's really neat right there. Oh, I get my shadow out of it. And doors to the police station right behind there. get a I definitely want to see that one when she's done. See the ones off here. People department. That's a cool sign. I'm gonna get a garden update today. That seems like most of the barbecue right there. Yeah, this is barbecue weather. Seems to be like a speech. Quite a few people. That's so cool, the big statue or construction artist. Healing Justice Space. Seems enclosed, so it says no photos, but I assume that means no photos of the inside.
Okay, so unfortunately it's in the city of Seattle, but we do have a flyer about
Oh, we would love that. Yeah, thank you.
Alright. Turn off my camera for a little bit as I go up in there. Cool garden update. So I was thinking about these. I saw them before. I didn't really explain, but that's the non-potable water for watering the garden. And nice. And that just elevates it, so that it creates water pressure, so it can do the. So it's like a whole irrigation system. So they just twist that, and then it just waters everything. Potatoes there. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I saw this before. Some solar lights right there to make it so at night there's a little light. Oh, they got they're growing some tobacco there, I guess. I don't even know what tobacco plant looks like. I don't think I've ever seen one. Got this seating arrangement like in the middle too. This is very cool. Okay, I love that. I've seen this where people make furniture out of cross sections, signed by the seating area. Yeah, I asked before I filmed, just let people know what I was doing. Just told them I was going to keep the camera low. all sorts of people living around here in tents and stuff. So I don't want to be invading anyone's privacy. Kind of get a shot of the planters going out this way, and also keeping the camera low. Let's go out this way. New right here. It's like basil, lettuce, and everything. Fertilizer and supplies right here. We got more planters going out this side too. So we'll leave in the tent area right now. So. These are cherry tomatoes right here. It's the garden update. There's a video of a car like doing donuts in there. The guy like falls out. A little bit dangerous, but I just feel like people are allowed to take risks. It seemed like everyone in that car was wanting to take the risk, and the thing I don't think you're like really allowed to do, I guess just morally, is take risks with other people, or like where people don't choose it. That's the thing I have a problem with. But keeping it clean.
I was fucking right there. That shit was blank. Bang, I swear. I know. All right, okay, good.
What's going on, Travis?
Hey, Sid.
Oh, I'm filming right now too, so.
What happened here?
I don't know. Maybe someone put something flammable in there.
Oh, yeah. That is what happened. Thanks. Hey, I will be back through, for sure.
That's funny. Travis introduces me to his friends as Seth the Robot.
The first thing that I did when I got to this space was the lack of black in this organization. And as somebody who is not comfortable holding a barricade, I went quickly to work trying to utilize my skills and organization to change the issues that I was seeing. Is that there was not enough black people here, and there was no leadership and no organization. In the 23 days that I have been working on this, I've met an abundant amount of amazing people, specifically talented, skilled black people. Yeah. What you may have caught an event that I hosted with my mother and my family called Black is Beautiful Femme, where we had all the black women who had been making this their place of peaceful protest and stepping up as leaders. We gave them a stage so that they could, speak and not under pressure. And also because they were feeling unheard, disrespected, and unsafe, we wanted to create an environment for them where they did feel heard, unsafe, and respected. So we did that, and it was a great success. It was a great turnout. And from that, we met more talented Black people, Black voices. And ever since that Saturday, we have been strategizing and organizing. Here sometimes, you may have seen one of our meetings on the field. Actually, if you are part of that, if you're a Black collective voice, can you please raise your hand? If you're somebody who's been working in that group. Great, so take a look around there about. And there's even people here who participate who are not raising their hand. And there's many more. And I'm telling you this because it feels like every time we get a little bit closer to the goal, which is creating systems and strategies so that this place can operate in a thriving way versus a survival mode, which I'm sure some of y'all feel that, but it feels like, especially if you're on the night shift, you feel like you're in survival mode all the time. Every time we get a little bit closer to creating those systems, the city finds out, I don't know how they do it, but then they throw some shade and disrupt shit and try and throw us off of our game. But what I want to let you know is that the movement that has happened here is not held to this physical space. I want to let you know that. Yeah, this is really important. It's greater than this space. We've done some amazing shit here, okay? And what's even more amazing is how we identified Black leadership. Most of us didn't know each other at all. We didn't get to choose to work with each other, but we stepped up. And the work that we've created, the things that we have done in only 2 weeks' time, we could pick up and go and take it anywhere and do it 10 times better. And that is a fact. That is a fact. We have work streams, we have volunteer forums, so now if any of you wanted to follow Black leadership in a real way, you can do that. So, the Black Collective, in the last 24 hours, some people tried to slow us down, and they did it a little bit. They distracted us from our goal and confused us a little bit. And they wanted us to be somewhere today, specifically at a certain time, but it didn't feel right, so we couldn't do that because we didn't have the blessing of all of the people who have been holding this space to be in that place at that time.
Hold ground!
I'm treading lightly here, okay? It's my understanding that the mayor wants to come clear this out using elders from the Black community who have strong relationships with the city to convince you all to leave. I'm not going to tell you all what to do. I know how hard a lot of you fought for this space. I know how hard I have been working to create systems so that this place could run in the way that we would all like it to. However, we have gotten really relaxed in this space, and I don't know that any of us are ready to go back to war. So with that being said, my understanding is at 8 o'clock they're going to come around here and try and move people out of here, whatever, by any means necessary. I'm assuming that's the police, Seattle Police Department. I mean, I don't truly know. I'm hearing things from other people, and it's my understanding that in the press conference that just wrapped that Mayor Durgan said that folks need to be cleared out by 8 o'clock. Again, I'm not telling y'all what to do. I can tell you what I'm about to do, which is use the database of over 500 emails that we've collected from protesters in this space and let them know that they're trying to push us out, and if you want to make one last stand, you have until 8 o'clock to get here. And protesters, if you feel compelled, if you are ready, or if you have things close by so that you can get ready, I'm not telling you what to do, but it sounds like there may need to be a last stand. So my team, we're about to put that call out. We got 500 emails. We're going to do the best that we can. But remember, regardless of what happens here in the next couple hours, we can take this movement and move it anywhere. I want to ask for, I guess I want to offer my apologies because I'm feeling a little guilty that we didn't move quicker, but at the same time, I'm a black woman making something out of nothing. And the fact of the matter is, we came in here, thank you. We came in here,
hyping up the crowd is 54
I
years
came here as
young
a
man.
black woman trying to find my people, and I'm from Seattle, so I know there's a lot of white folks out here, and I appreciate all the allies for what you have done, but the reality is that when the free resources started coming in, I'm spinning, thank you, babe, so I can talk to all of you. When those free resources started rolling in, it changed everything. It's a form of white savior industrial complex, okay? Looking for a little bit of emotional gain in an activist situation. And it made
White savior
this space
industrial complex.
uncontrollable.
I've heard that term
And
before.
so at that same time, white people were trying to find each other and to figure out how can we make this better for our people, and it's been hard as fuck. It's been hard as fuck because every day it's a battle out here. We're at the end of the day, we're in a war zone. So I'm feeling guilty that we couldn't move quicker, but I know that that is not my fault. That we couldn't put a schedule of an agenda out every day, that we couldn't get an email out every day without the blessings of black people, because we're also dealing with trauma. And I want to speak these things because there's a narrative going on in the media that is false. There's people stepping up and saying that they're like the leadership or the collective voice out here, and I'm sure that they're doing work, but I also know that the black people who I've been in touch with, who have been doing work, are well connected to all the volunteers in this space, that they have invested themselves into the day-to-day operations of this place in a real way, ran themselves ragged, trying to keep this shit going, just trying to survive. And that's what we do anyways. That's what I need you to understand. So that's how our life is every day anyways. But it was happening here in this protest that was supposed to be for our black lives. We were trying to save this shit while we're still fighting for our lives. So again, we can take this anywhere. We're gonna put a call out. And if you wish to make a last stand, I would hope that you, get your gear back on, because safety is important. And I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm wishing you all the best. I'm sending my protection and my prayers. I'm not somebody who's going to stand out here and fight against the police. I got two sons I need to make it home to. And like I said, my gifts, I brought them to the table with people like this woman, Sarah Tornay, who's about to get on the mic. We did the best that we can, and we're going to continue to move forward. And so I encourage you to reach out to us in any way that you can, so that we can keep this movement going. Thank you all so much. So the survey that she's talking about of the names and the emails, that's actually happening. I know I talked about putting an email. Yeah, I can do something else too.
This do not represent Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, he told me he's here, but I haven't seen him.
Oh, okay. So, he got kicked out 3 times. I'm not the bad guy, sir. I'm not the bad guy, sir. Don't come at me. Don't come at me.
I'm peaceful. I'm unarmed.
Unsanitary.
Yeah, I want to take a look.
Unhealthy.
I'm gonna film it to see.
He do not represent Black Lives Matter.
All right, so he says it's unsanitary, so I'm just gonna take a look.
Say again?
Well, he just flipped my table. So
Yeah.
has this been unsanitary all weekend, or does he keep flipping my table? This is the 4th time they flipped my table. Sorry. Well, he asked a question and he's filming. Can you ask him to go away and stop filming things?
Oh yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. The security guy in the white shirt is not wrong. Yeah.
Is that Colgate Church of Christ?
Things are kind of rough here. Since Juneteenth, it's all sort of been having problems.
Is he still down there?
Who?
The guy with the gun, is he still down
Oh, the security guy? Yeah. White shirt? Yeah.
there?
Yeah, he has an issue with the unsanitary food.
Oh, okay.
He's not wrong about it. The people who are running that food station are unclean physically, and they're not. Like, I used to be a prep cook, so like I kind of can look at that and know.
Okay.
And yes, people are eating that food, getting sick, and he's not happy about it.
That's
Yeah, he's an interesting guy. I've seen him a couple times. I saw him give a speech like 2 days ago, and he's very rational and he's very controlled. But the way he expresses himself is just so like loud and like forceful, you know.
Oh,
So,
gotcha. Yeah.
but,
He kicked the table over. That kind of sent some people scattering.
that's the 3rd time he's kicked that
Oh, seriously?
table over. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
You said that's the 3rd time with that guy?
Yeah, but he's not wrong about the food and the situation there.
Food sanitary.
It's super unsanitary. It's good. It's gonna make people sick if they eat anything
Yeah,
from there.
well, the guy is not really in support of the movement either. I talked to him the other night.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Out here trying to make money. But he was telling me he was Irish and all lives matter and all that stuff. And I was like, I don't know if this is the spot for you, man.
Yeah. See you guys. Just realized that those guys I was talking to were both priests. They had the little neck thing, the white collar deal. So I heard 8 p.m. something was going to happen. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think it's quite a bit before 8. I think I'm going to go home and dump my files and come back out here and just see if anything happens at 8. Oh, I mean, seemed like the speaker said it was going to be some kind of, well, she said it was going to be like, I forget how she put it, but I think the sentiment was like, there's going to be black people who are like aligned with the city coming out here. That's what she said. So, I don't know, I'm trying to not have opinions, just trying to film.